Late one winter night, Emily sat alone in her old farmhouse, the wind howling outside and snow piling up against the windows. Her husband had gone into town, and she was left to enjoy the solitude. But something felt off. The house creaked with every gust of wind, and she swore she heard faint footsteps echoing on the wooden floors above her. She tried to shake it off, but when she went to check the upstairs rooms, the floor was empty. The air was heavy, cold, and eerily still. She closed each door behind her, locking them one by one, and tried to go back to her book. As the night deepened, she heard it again. Slow, deliberate footsteps, but this time they were coming from downstairs. Heart racing, she grabbed a flashlight and crept toward the stairs. When she reached the bottom, the light flickered out, and in that moment of darkness, she heard breathing raspy and uneven right behind her. With a trembling hand, Emily turned on the light. Standing in front of her was a man, pale as death, his clothes torn and stained with something red. His eyes stared at her without blinking, his lips moving in a whisper she couldn't understand. The door behind her slammed shut with a deafening bang. The man grinned, and she realized, with a shiver, that he wasn't alone. Behind him, in the shadows, more figures began to emerge, all with the same cold, lifeless stare. Suddenly, she understood. They had never left. They had always been there, waiting for her.